What's going on, my dudes? Onestep here today with the ultimate beginner's guide to Iron Man in Marvel Rivals. Today I'll be giving you some tips and tricks on how to play Iron Man, some best strategies to be aware of, and of course some fun team comps that you can use today. And I'll even be showing it all off in a fight so you can see what I'm talking about and get the hands-on experience. Subscribe here for more Marvel Rivals content, and let's talk about Iron Man. Iron Man, though pretty basic on the surface, has got a ton going on for him and some awesome tools. Not to waste your time, let's make it simple and easy for you. First and foremost, he does not walk. Iron Man is a flying character. There's no way for us to like get on the ground and walk. You are going up and down and you're flying around. To be fair, that means he's probably one of the most mobile DPS characters because he can just get to wherever he wants to get to, and he can do it pretty fast. Like, though he can be picked off by characters like Black Widow and Hawkeye and stuff, Iron Man is just like staying away from the fight and just like firing at the opponents, just doing awesome chip damage. Because our repulsors do have splash damage as well, so there's no need to be super precise with your aiming. You see there, though we won't do amazing damage, we're still doing damage. So you can just literally just spam these bad boys from afar. You're gonna get kills, you're gonna get damage off, and then turn around and do it to these opponents this far away as well. It's absolutely crazy. So we have Repulsor Blast for our main attack, but then we have the Repulsor's Unibeams for our secondary attack like this. And that's great because if you're close enough, you can just like delete opponents. But the thing with the unit beam is it does not have the best range. It's got about 25 meters or so of range. Like, yeah, we're hitting this, but if we step back just a step or two, we're not gonna hit it. So our opponent right there, we're not gonna hit any of this. So it's got decent range, but of course the Repulsor Blasters have far better range. So do the Repulsor Blast from far away, get that good splash damage in, and then if you get up close, use the Unibeam. Now, if you want to do better damage with both the blasts and the Unibeam, you have Armor Overdrive, this move right here, where this makes those two moves do more damage. Now we're doing the Repulsor Blast, we're doing the beam, and we're doing awesome damage. So what that means is you want to be using Armor Drive as often as possible. Basically, as soon as it's off of cooldown and there's opponents around, get into Armor Overdrive and just start doing a lot better damage. Fly away, do Repulsor Blast, do better damage that way. You just want to have that on as often as possible, especially if there are opponents around. Like, oh no, there's two opponents and it's off cooldown, go into Overdrive. We also have our Missile Barrage move like this, and that's great for hitting, you know, kind of a group of enemies. But two things about that Missile Barrage: you can only use it in two different situations. Right now, we can't be using that move. We just can't use our missiles while we're just normally flying around. You have to literally enter hypervelocity, which is your flying state, and then you can launch missiles like this. So either while you're flying with hypervelocity or while you're in Armor Overdrive, you can now use your missiles like this and just go crazy with your repulsors, your unibeams, missiles again, repulsors again. Armor Overdrive is a great state to be in at all times, as well as all times you can anyways. And if Armor Overdrive is on cooldown and you see a group of enemies that far away, just fly on in, use your missile barrages, and then fly on out of there. Once you're far away enough, just start repulsor blasting them. You want to be that annoying Iron Man to the point where the opponents are like, dude, get the Iron Man off of me. So yeah, that's Iron Man simply put. You're gonna be that annoying guy from far away, just tagging them for good damage. Get in close, launch your missiles, then fly away, or fly in close and stop, unibeam them. Armor Overdrive, get better damage for repulsors and the unibeam. But keep in mind, your Armor Overdrive does not enhance the range at which the unibeam has. I've had some questions on that, like, oh, it does better damage, but does it give it better range? No, we're in Armor Overdrive just over 25 meters away, and we're still not gonna hit the unibeam. Now keep in mind, we do have a gas tank of sorts with hypervelocity. You can't fly forever, but you can fly for what feels like a long time. You can get to pretty far places relatively fast with Iron Man. So whether that be objective points, your payload, stuff like that, and just ping opponents from this far away, man, you're gonna be so annoying to them. They're gonna be forced to counter pick, which ruins the whole dynamic of their team. Now, Iron Man's ultimate is simple, but damn, it's effective. Basically just a massive pulse cannon that does insane damage. We see opponents like this, just pulse cannon. Oh my gosh, I love that ult. And though that's great, keep in mind that it can be deflected by characters like Captain America. But what I like to do is have my teammate Jeff swallow the opponents. I get my ultimate ready, and then Jeff spits them out into my ult. There are a lot of fun team comps and ways you can make the ultimate as effective as possible. You gotta find the right teammates. Speaking of teammates, let's talk about that. What are the best and most fun team comps to use with Iron Man? And like, who do you want to be playing with? Well, my first choice is Hulk for two reasons. One, he's a tank and you always want some sort of tank on your team as your DPS character. So they take the heat for you while you're just sitting back going crazy with your repulsor blasts. Not only that, but while we have Hulk on our team and we enter armor overdrive, we now have kind of a gamma radiation upgrade on this upgrade. So you see we're doing a little bit better damage and gamma damage with our repulsor blast and our unibeam as well. So that's always great, having upgrades upon your upgrades. And you're playing with tanks, so even better. But who else do you want to be playing with? Well, as Iron Man is the DPS kind of in the sky in a way and annoying the opponents that way, you might want to be playing with a DPS that is in your opponent's face, taking the heat for you. So while they're focused on DPS characters like Magic, Wolverine, and Iron Fist, stuff like that on the ground, you're in the air just pinging them for good damage. And they're too focused on, you know, Wolverine being in their face. Not time to worry about you. Same exact scenario for tanks like Venom. Again, Hulk's a good option, Captain America. And because you're flying away, being high in the sky most of the game, you want support characters like Cloak and Dagger that can heal you because they can lock onto you. There's no need for like precise healing. They can do this from afar. Same with supports like Adam Warlock. And then, like I said earlier, using Jeff's ult in line with your ult is a really good combo. There's a lot of fun team comps to use with Iron Man. These are just a few of my favorites. But know yours down below. Okay, now that we know how to play Iron Man, let's go put it in a match and put it into practice and get the hands-on experience we were talking about. Have you subscribed here yet? Yeah, I hope so. Fly high up in the sky and just start pinging our opponents like this. Absolutely great strategy here. Get rid of that freaking Doctor Strange. There we go. You always want to be moving. You don't want to stay still for very long because you're just going to get pinged out of the sky by freaking Black Widow, Hawkeye. You want to be as annoying as possible. Let's help out this Hulk real quick. Yep, get rid of the Iron Fist. Get rid of this Cloak and Dagger. Oh, we're up close. Use the Unibeam instead. We got Hulk on our team, so we're going to use the gamma radiation upgrade for our armor upgrade. Let's go into that and get better damage and gamma on our repulsor blast and our unibeam as well. Get rid of this Iron Fist, man. This guy is being super annoying. There we go. Fly in, make sure we take the objective and hold it. This is great, man. We got Wolverine to take the heat for us. Same thing with Hulk and giving us that upgrade on our moves. Man, this Jeff came in at the wrong time. We don't fly in, do our missiles, and then fly out of there. Get back to the objective and just hold it while we can. Let's say you die, right? Look how fast we can get to the objective while just flying there. We can get there so fast. That is Iron Man, baby. Simple, easy, but yet so effective. He's a great DPS and I love him. With that being said, let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of Iron Man in Marvel Rivals? Do you like him? Do you hate him? Is he your main character? Subscribe here for more content. Take it one step at a time and go ahead and click into these videos next for more Marvel Rivals news, guides, reactions, and more.